Might be that being Dreamer as they're making their way towards lower round. dupreeh needs to be careful, and Victor, he's gonna take his head clean off the shoulders. The B-bomb side is secured for the side of MBAPPEEK, and the bomb will go down as the retake is on 4 versus 5. But Victor, he's already up close, tries to catch the first. Oxygen goes down. Victor reloading, falling back. A lot of damage has been done to both sides, and in the end, SHiPZ is left in the 1 versus 3. Just how much can he train? It is not a position that dupreeh plays for the first time, and of course MBAPPEEK being well aware of that fact, they decide to go, and he's taking an aggressive approach. SKADE going for the double AWP in the first buy round here on train, and well, for now, it does pay off. Oxygen, he's ready for the peak in the Molotov. Down to 12 HP, but takes down REDSTAR with him. 3 versus 5 now. dennyslaw has the angle, and Victor, he's gonna win it, baiting out the shot. Now for dupreeh, it is a tough task. He needs at least 1 kill from this situation. Takes down the first. Is he aware that bubble is out? Yes, he is. dupreeh to try and go for the maximum damage for SKADE. This is a pretty much good round. It was looking, they're actually going for the fast approach. 2 players already going out of upper ramp. dupreeh though, once again, he is a threat towards Summit. Takes out the first, the second. dennyslaw is there with the rotation. Mar finally to fire back. Now the 2 versus 4, make that a 2 versus 3 as Mar will take down the first. Dreamer on the backstab, SHiPZ is ready. And Mar, again in the clutch scenario, this time has a better chance though. Is he gonna be ready for Oxygen though? And no, he is not. Control whatsoever. This is what we're looking forward to. And now Victor trying to get the entry. Good for the first. No refract potential whatsoever. Finally Rainwaker to shut him down, but in the meantime Bubble is gonna towards the back of the side. dupreeh, he's gonna fall in the hands of REDSTAR. And now, unless SHiPZ makes so yeah that he's here, is he gonna spot the player towards lower though? Oh, alright. Mar, never mind. He decided to check for it from dupreeh, but this time he's not playing retake. This time he's playing up close, and he has the support of SHiPZ, who's gonna take down the first. Now dupreeh, he needs to stay alive. Not good for a single one, but there is SHiPZ from the back lines taking down Dreamer as well. Man advantage retake, make that a 2-man advantage retake. Rainwaker is gonna shut down Victor as well. Now Bubble and REDSTAR in the 2 versus 4. Bubble managing to get an upfront position, which might be really useful in this scenario. But Oxygen, oh, he didn't spot him. He didn't spot him. Bubble good for the first. Is he gonna find a second Oxygen? Finally to strike back from behind. And well, zywoo, he's ready for the flash peek. Needs to be careful though, and Rainwaker, he's gonna shut down Dreamer. SHiPZ will be going for the play. That was gonna work out perfectly for the side of MBAPPEEK, but on the other hand, well, SHiPZ and Oxygen, they have other things on mind. Mar in the 1 versus 5, and Oxygen is gonna shut him down. A clean, a dominant win here. MBAPPEEK going for the fast A approach. SHiPZ, is he ready? REDSTAR taking down Rainwaker. Victor to double up onto Oxygen. And this is exactly what we wanted to see from MBAPPEEK. Just getting aggressive, getting in the faces of SKADE, not allowing them to set up crossfires, not allowing them to feel comfortable on the map. Just getting in their faces. And just like that, well, dennyslaw is left in the 1 versus 5. He's gonna take down the first, but now the hunt will be on. They don't want to allow dennyslaw to save his AWP at this point, and you can see just players starting to shrink the cycle around him. dennyslaw good for the second as well. And well, at this point MBAPPEEK might actually press the brakes. They realize, wait a second. All right, we were going for the hunt, but our economy isn't in a better state. It's actually him goes for the damage, doesn't find the kill though. SHiPZ again towards zywoo, good for the first, goes for the repeat side. But dennyslaw is waiting with the AWP. Are they gonna be ready? Well, they're not. Oxygen getting the kill with the HL to REDSTAR in the meantime as well. And now Victor and Dreamer are in the 2 versus 5. dennyslaw to shut down Victor. SHiPZ with the kill onto the reset potential. Doesn't look that far-fetched. Rainwaker playing close and sandwich bubble to take him down. Oxygen fires back. 4 versus 4 now. As MBAPPEEK starting to go out of main, SHiPZ to shut down Mar. And the defenses for SKADE are looking solid. Dreamer Oxygen to win the double kill on Duke. And now Victor in the 1 versus 3. Not good even for the first Oxygen. For zywoo. Now dupreeh, they're gonna go for the B-rush. He needs to be careful. Deploys the molly. Not gonna be good even for the first. Damage has been inflicted, but no kills so far for the CTs. And the bomb will go down. This HE though. Oh, it fails. SHiPZ, somehow he's gonna get the kill onto Mar with it. Still the 4 versus 4 after plant. Victor continues to do damage. Dreamer as well. And for SKADE, this aggressive approach from MBAPPEEK could be what leads them to their detriment. SHiPZ looking for the opening with the opus. 2 versus 2 still advantage. Of course, speaking about weapons, is in favor of SKADE, but the kills are going in favor of MBAPPEEK, and just like that, they're gonna find round number 6. Rainwaker in the 1 versus 1 gets the kill onto Bubble, but it won't even matter. Rainwaker even goes down to the bomb, and this is a perfect way for the enemies. They might feel like the map is a bit too small, but REDSTAR is there. There is no one towards Popdog, which means they control the fast rotations of MBAPPEEK. They can't just over-rotate when they want to, but Dreamer ready for the peek from dupreeh, and that's gonna drag Rainwaker out. This could be the round winner for the side of MBAPPEEK. Oxygen ready for the peek from REDSTAR, but it won't even matter as the bomb plant will come through towards that B side, and the retake is on once again. 3 versus 4, man advantage for the Twistzz. Look at that position from Victor. There is no way that they're ready for it. Oxygen is gonna take down Dreamer as well. But at this point, for him and dennyslaw, there's gonna be no way back into this round. An extremely difficult retake, and the reason that this retake is extremely difficult is that man, Victor, or how he likes to be called, Vactor, continues to strike them down. And if we were speaking dupreeh was playing, MBAPPEEK more than happy to play the retake, but look at that from Rainwaker. He's actually pushing through the Molotov. dennyslaw in the meantime is gonna take down Dreamer. dennyslaw continues to aggress, finds the second. dennyslaw, is he gonna find the 30? Yes, he will. Now REDSTAR shut him down, but the 2 versus 3 is on, and Victor is tagged down to 2 HP. They have a defuse kit to work with, but REDSTAR is gonna fall. And it's actually the 3rd best map of MBAPPEEK here. We said it. Their only better maps are actually Inferno. For MBAPPEEK is gonna be really important to make this force buy work. And while SKADE, they're going for the B-rush, but Dreamer with the deagle is gonna shut down 2. And he's done more than enough. Mar with the backstab onto Rainwaker, and just like that, dupreeh and SHiPZ with all to do. The bomb can't even go down at this point. As MBAPPEEK, they're gonna start pushing in. dupreeh goes down to Bubble, and SHiPZ with his... Still not finding the first kill. SHiPZ tagged low, and well, Mar is gonna push him from behind. As we said, and Dreamer, knowing that they're pushing, realizing, well, we've been completely outplayed. He needs to stay alive, but Oxygen isn't gonna allow that. And MBAPPEEK, this might as well just be the safe goal at this point. The round just being completely alone, and in the moment that he went down, well, it was pretty much done for. Bobo now going down to the hands of dupreeh, trying to inflict any damage whatsoever. The flash is good. Oxygen goes down to Mar. dennyslaw with the refrag. And of course, for MBAPPEEK, losing those guns isn't actually the best. SHiPZ going out of main, but Bobo, he's aggressive towards zywoo. There's players on the other side. It goes down. dennyslaw, Rainwaker is there to fire back. Victor, oh my god, SHiPZ! Run out of utility. They're either gonna go for a gamble stack or for an aggressive play, but Dreamer, hello! Towards that B-bomb side, taking down 3 players on his own. And just like that, this round has done, which they shouldn't have done. They shouldn't have done. SKADE were in a perfect position to reset the economy of the CTs. And here in dupreeh, he's going for the fast-paced play towards Heron. I don't think that they know. I don't think that they know. They have no idea. dupreeh takes down the first, takes down the second. REDSTAR missing. The shot will cost him, but Mar with the double towards Electric. Rainwaker finally to take him down. But there's Dreamer on the rotation. Now the 2 versus 3. Bobo and Dreamer both already towards that A bomb side, looking for the Joes. Duplicate continues with number 3, and now Dreamer and the 1 versus 3 on his zone, but Duplicate with number. MBAPPEEK are gonna fully invest into this one. 4 Desert Eagles, 1 and 4, and this is just gonna be a pretty tough one. dennyslaw starting things off with a kill on tomorrow. REDSTAR there to fire back with the M4 though, and it's still a dangerous round. 4 versus 4 as Victor, he's gonna take down Rainwaker. SHiPZ falling as well. Oxygen finally takes down 1 in return, but MBAPPEEK, they're so dangerous in this half by REDSTAR. He's already towards the B side with the M4. Are they gonna be ready for him? REDSTAR takes down the first, takes down the second, and MBAPPEEK take. They're more than happy to try and get 1 or 2 opening kills and then play the retake. Now REDSTAR, he's gonna miss the initial shot. Dreamer good for 1. Duplicate there to fire back, and Oxygen takes down REDSTAR. Now this is dangerous. Mar with the first, goes for the second. Oxygen with the flash, goes for the re-aggression. And we're down to the 2 versus 2. SHiPZ and dennyslaw. SHiPZ only has the Desert Eagle to work with. They're actually playing together from the same angle. SHiPZ getting spotted by Bobo, and Bobo, he's gonna fall to dennyslaw. Victor now realizes both players are towards the same position, but is he gonna find them? No, he's not. dennyslaw. Now the force buy is the other way around. Again, MBAPPEEK playing for full reset, and this time the M4 will fall first. Bobo goes down to the Mac 10 of Duplicate, as the bomb will go down here, and well, Victor is gonna take down Rainwaker, goes for the second. Victor the third. Oh my goodness gracious. Victor with the Desert Eagle gives his team a chance again in a round that they should have no chance winning, and REDSTAR with the timing, missing the shots, eventually gets the kill, and Oxygen in the 1 versus 3. Again, this isn't a round that they should be losing. Victor tapping the bomb. Oxygen not buying it so far. Oxygen spots the player towards Bob Dog, doesn't land the shots, and MBAPPEEK, they're gonna win it. How do they win that? This is unreal. But Victor, he's already up close, and Victor, he is on fire. There's the flash though, needs to be careful. Gets the kill. Same for Mar. 2-man advantage now for MBAPPEEK, and this might be the collapse for the defenses, or rather for the attack of SKADE. Oxygen good for 1. Still, it's a pretty tough scenario, but Rainwaker missing the kill onto Bubble. Duplicate in the meantime is gonna take down 1 as well. 2 versus 3 is on. Duplicate continues, or rather Oxygen does, with the Desert Eagle onto Dreamer. And again, a 2 versus 2, a really expensive one. REDSTAR missing the initial shot. There's Bubble to back him up though. And now Duplicate in the 1 versus 2, but Bubble, he is not gets rid of Dreamer at least. There's the flashes, there they go. Storming in towards the side. REDSTAR good for 1. Dreamer as well. REDSTAR with the second. Dreamer with a second as well. And well, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, MBAPPEEK, they're gonna whip map number 1. 16-12 on train. Snow Sweet Snow Falcons grew up here with the second map between MBAPPEEK and SKADE. And well, the teams are ready to start things off. MBAPPEEK against, they're capable of outside of their map picks to show that their map pool actually has some depth. And well, of course, we are yet to see dennyslaw making his way close along O spots. REDSTAR taking him down. There's the rotation from Bubble. Still Mar is alive towards toilets, and he can shut down this entire play. Mar to take down Rainwaker. There's the Mar. There's a second kill from Mar, and well, SHiPZ finally taking him down. The bomb will go as well, but still MBAPPEEK with a man advantage coming into this retake. Bubble, Dreamer, and Victor, they have a defuse kit to work with. And unless SHiPZ goes absolutely nuclear in this situation, there should be no way for his team to make this one work. dennyslaw though with the M4 takes down the first, even the second. And how has this happened? dennyslaw with the 3K on the M4. Single hand. Doesn't want to give up, doesn't necessarily kill here. Goes for the peak, takes out the first. Not quite the second, but that's heavy tackle to REDSTAR, and this is perfectly played by Rainwaker. 1 for 1, we said, always something that the T's could be happy about, and he even manages to attack REDSTAR. Now Victor, he's alive towards upper toilets, and he's been a threat, but Oxygen is there with the refrag. So now they know where he is. There's gonna be the flash, the peek through the smoke. Bubble does a lot of damage, repositions himself properly, getting the kill onto Oxygen. Now he can just fall back. Now they're more than happy to play the retake. They have the 3 versus 2. One player in the face of REDSTAR coming in from behind, but dupreeh seems aware of the possibilities. He's gonna be ready for it. The timing is just everything in this scenario. dupreeh has the HP advantage, but REDSTAR is gonna win the duel, and this is huge. Now dennyslaw in the 1v3 finds the first, goes for the second. dennyslaw with one more to find, and he's gonna find him as well. A huge overpass, understandably so. Overpass, one of the hardest, tactically hardest maps in the map pool for me, but MBAPPEEK, well, they have the read. 3 players towards B short, shutting down the entire push, and Streamer, he's gonna continue through the smoke, taking down dupreeh, and this is perfect. Bubble has completely read what SKADE are gonna try to do, and this is actually something that a lot of teams are doing when they know that the CTs are on a reset potential and that they're having their second buy round. They're trying to go for a fast round just to shut them. He's read that perfectly. He knew exactly what was coming his way, and now Rainwaker in the 1 versus 4 is going to find the first. That's a nice way to start things off. Still, if he takes down 1 or 2 more players, that's going to be more than enough to harm their economy in a pretty big way. Rainwaker getting the bomb, trying to run away. They're not going to allow him to do so, though. And Victor find a way to consistently win rounds. And you're not going to be able to guess every single time what SKADE are doing. This time, though, Mar, good for the kill onto SHiPZ. They weren't aware that the door was open. Oxygen. The timing for dennyslaw is just perfect. He's gotten himself into position, but Dreamer is there. Good for the first, not quite for the second. Bubbo, he's ready. dennyslaw with 1 more. dennyslaw in a 1 versus 2, but this time it's... Oh, they're gonna go for the tower. dennyslaw, hello, Victor. That's perfect. Now the reaction from MBAPPEEK should be an immediate push towards middle, and that's what REDSTAR is doing. But they're ready for it. They're ready for it, and SHiPZ is gonna hold for it. SKADE to take that risk, but well, SHiPZ is ready for Bubble. Bubble, he doesn't want to. Still, they shouldn't be overcommitting to this one. We said they don't have the best of banks here. REDSTAR again aggressive with the op. Nice flick to start things off with. In the meantime, dupreeh making his way out. Takes down the first, takes down the second, and this is huge. dupreeh not with the third, but SHiPZ in the meantime is gonna get rid of REDSTAR. Now Mar all alone. SHiPZ with the double as well. And SKADE, they managed to shut him down. That was such a nice flash and a nice peek from dupreeh. Just the fact that he... If you're into betting, and you're looking for a place to get snowed in, there isn't a better one than our great partners over at Gen.G. With the obvious initial shot, doesn't have the right to miss a second one, and he's gonna miss a third. Finally, Oxygen punishing him. REDSTAR couldn't afford to miss so many, and now Mar all alone towards connector. Of course, he has the support of Bubble, but Mar, if he goes for the fight, this is gonna be a tough one. Goes for the first, goes for the second. There's the flash, but SHiPZ is there to refrag. Bubble to strike onto Rainwaker. 3 for 3 refrags. We've seen that he could do some magic with it, and well, magic he does. Taking down Victor. A straight headshot from SHiPZ. SKADE are now in a man advantage situation. They know where Bubble is, so they should know where Dreamer is as well. Realizing Bubble has pushed towards connector, Dreamer should be somewhere towards the back of the side, and dupreeh, it was messy, but it works. Leaving Bubble, the in-game leader, the captain, in a 1 versus 3. But just how? There should be no way, as there's not much time left as well. Bubble gonna spot SHiPZ, gets the kill. He's actually gonna try to go for it. Taps the bomb. Oh, there was no one to stop him. And that is such a disaster. Bubble, if he tried to stick this one, he would have won the round. But there was no way for him to know that there was actually no one close enough to stop him. That was so dangerous. For SKADE, far MBAPPEEK, they have been keen on getting short control, and SKADE should be aware of that possibility. Victor now playing in the smoke. Oxygen is there to punish him. As Bubble is going to take down dupreeh in the meantime. 1 for 1. Once again, the Molotov fails. dennyslaw looking like he has an idea, but he doesn't fully check the angle. Market for the first. REDSTAR with the double. And Rainwaker in the 1 versus 3. Gonna find the first, but Dreamer with the double peek is gonna shut him down. Execute. Bobo, is he gonna be ready for it? He's playing up close. Falls to the first player, falls back. There's the flash. It's perfect. Dreamer goes down. Bobo now good for the first. Not ready for the second towards short though. And still Victor. He's alive towards water, but duplicate is so clinical on the entries, and he's gonna continue. Well, not him, but dennyslaw. SKADE, they're gonna make double digits. Asmar is gonna take down dennyslaw, but the money is team in the upcoming round. It will give them that extra AK to work with, but SHiPZ has the right idea. Smart, and they're winning it dominantly. They deserve to win it dominantly as well. This time though, MBAPPEEK, they have the heavy stack towards middle. Mar gonna go for the fight. Takes down duplicate, but not before Victor goes down as well. Mar is gonna fall to SHiPZ. Now, are they ready for REDSTAR though? This could be huge. There is a player towards connector. Does he spot REDSTAR? Yes, he does. dennyslaw has his number every day of the week. And now Bobo with all to do. The captain towards that A side. He's gonna have the first kill. There's 3 players towards long, and actually Bobo does some fair amount of damage. So does Dreamer, but damage isn't. Little nice things prepared on this map. It was just not enough. And SHiPZ, he's gonna find Mar. That's a perfect way for SKADE to start off the pistol. SHiPZ even re-aggressing into connector, and I don't think they'll be ready for it. He's going for the peak. SHiPZ, it is messy, but in the end he finds the first. There is still no refract, and SHiPZ with the third. SHiPZ, is he gonna find a fourth? No, he's not, but at this point, it's just more than in the 2 versus 4. Both of them have smokes to work with and a lot of grenades. Dreamer with the first. dennyslaw is there though. There's the flash, there's the peek, and Dreamer. Eventually he's gonna find a kill onto dennyslaw. Spotting the first player towards heaven. Dinking Rainwaker. Is he aware that there's a player towards water? He is, but duplicate one step ahead. So at this point, when SKADE are on 14 and when SKADE make it 15, it's gonna be just how many can MBAPPEEK win. SHiPZ going for the aggressive play towards long. REDSTAR with the disaster for the Twistzz. dennyslaw, he's gonna go for the peek, and he gets the kill. This is an insane peek to get if you're dennyslaw, and he continues. Dreamer goes down as well. Now they know. Duplicate with the HE goes for the fight. Goes down to Mar eventually, but dennyslaw with number 3, and he's exactly what's coming their way. MBAPPEEK, there's the execute, there's the grenades, but SKADE, they're more than ready for it. Victor though, quick on the refract onto duplicate. Oxygen to deploy smoke towards barrels. Good for the first, good for the second. SHiPZ to say bye-bye to Victor. And Dreamer in the 1 versus 4. Not gonna be good even for the first. SKADE, they make quick work out of Victor. Spotting the initial players as MBAPPEEK, of course. Gonna be starting on the CT side. On the decider on the back of winning the pistol. They're actually trying to go for the 4-man retake from CT. Oxygen goes down, and dennyslaw is gonna fall to Bubble. That was the jump shot with the Glock. Rainwaker good for 1, but only for that. SHiPZ as well is gonna find one still. Himself and duplicate alive, and now duplicate and the 1 versus 3 needs to find every single player. Pause the first, pause the second, doesn't connect just yet, and well, the bomb defuse will come through for the side of MBAPPEEK. Initial 2 players, goes back, there's the HE, does a lot of damage to Oxygen and slows him down a lot. REDSTAR good for the first, there's Dreamer, falls to duplicate. REDSTAR needs to stand his ground towards the back of the side, and duplicate, he's gonna take down Bobo. Somehow REDSTAR is still alive towards the back of the side, and despite of the damage that MBAPPEEK are doing, kills are going in favor of SKADE, and dennyslaw is gonna approach for MBAPPEEK in the beginning of the round. REDSTAR taking down Oxygen, he wasn't ready for the early aggression, and MBAPPEEK, they have the man advantage early on. SHiPZ though, with the flashes going out towards B, but the CTs, they have a perfect read. There's 3 players towards that B bomb side, and Rainwaker, he needs to try and make his way out of here. He doesn't want to fall. Pseudo duplicate. In the meantime, making his way out of the ramp. He finds the kill, which he will. This might open things up for business, and duplicate, well, he's gonna lose the duel to Mar. Now Rainwaker in the 1. They have the crossfire set up, and well, REDSTAR has his number. hold from TV, making sure that the CTs don't push, and just later on, around minute 30, minute 25, go with 2 players from under and retake it. But Bobo, he's ready for the aggression towards Palace as well. And MBAPPEEK, they look one step ahead of SKADE in this round. They knew exactly what to expect. They're way too familiar with this default. Still Oxygen. Is he gonna find Dreamer? No, he's not. Provoke REDSTAR to get into jungle, but he should be aware of the possibility. Especially now. Bobo, good for the first, and well, SHiPZ, he's gonna get just overwhelmed. Double peek, Bobo with the AWP with number 3 in the round. Throwing around like that, they won't have a lot of grenades. Not a lot of guns as well, so they will probably try and attack the bomb sites, but SHiPZ, he's good for the first. And now it becomes dangerous for Mar. He needs to go huge. Finds the first, deploys the molly, needs to stay alive now. Needs to win time for his team to come and support him, but dennyslaw is there to take him down with the Glock. Man advantage now for the SKADE side, and this might get actually really interesting, as there's a player in ladder as well who's ready to strike down Bobo. This HE is huge from Dreamer, and Bobo, does he know? He does, but Rainwaker picking up the AK, taking down Dreamer, and this is becoming such an expensive round for MBAPPEEK. They shouldn't be losing so many players to a buy round like that, and Rainwaker, he continues taking down Bobo, and now it's only left to REDSTAR. MBAPPEEK completely outmaneuvered by SKADE. Still REDSTAR in the 1v3. Good for the first. Is he gonna find the second? He needs to hard clear this angle, but Oxygen, he's playing it in such an intelligent way. There is no way that REDSTAR is ready for this. And well, he is ready for it, finds the kill, but is down to 5 HP, no time. This is, whoo, that's a nice movement showing from REDSTAR there, but unfortunately, movement showing doesn't win you rounds. Towards Ninja Victor on default, and well, what can they possibly do in this situation? SKADE, Rainwaker taking down Dreamer. Are they going to be ready for the second though? Victor still hiding. Can Oxygen? Bye-bye, Victor. Taking him down. And this might be the save. MBAPPEEK, this should be the save. It's a 3 versus 5. And they're still staying up close. They want to go for it. Losing members, there is no way that you win around like that. And well, MBAPPEEK, they just completely outplayed themselves. REDSTAR going for the peak, taking down dennyslaw. At this point, these 3 guns were the only thing that could have allowed them to have anything close to a nice buy into the next one. REDSTAR is going to take down one more in the hands of SHiPZ, and at this point though, SKADE, I don't think they care how many members they lose here, because they realize if they take down REDSTAR, they're going to completely reset the economy of MBAPPEEK, but they decide not to. Concentrating towards middle, but oh, this flashbang was perfect. Bobo saving his teammate with this. Mar is gonna win the duel against Oxygen. Now it's really important for Mar to stay alive, but dennyslaw is gonna strike Bobo. And for Mar, things are getting extremely difficult, but somehow he wins the duel over Rainwaker. Huge play from Mar so far. SKADE in the man disadvantage, but dennyslaw, he's ready for the peak, but Mar, he's so fast! Lightning fast from Mar, with number 3 in the round to leave SHiPZ in the 1 versus 4. And does he go for it once again? He does. SHiPZ with the first, missing the second. Does he find anything more from that? No, he won't. REDSTAR shutting him down, MBAPPEEK flashes, but again MBAPPEEK, they have a pretty decent read on what's gonna happen, and Bobo to take down the first. There's the flash. He needs to stay alive now for as long as possible. SHiPZ to fire back. Victor with one as well. Kills going left, right, and center, but Bobo, towards triple, is still a threat, and Victor as well. SHiPZ in the 1 versus 4 into it, looking for the 1v1s, but well, he's ready, and the ult just gives him such a big advantage. Bobo currently 6 as well, and they're gonna go for the same thing. There's the execute. This time though, they're going in before the grenades, and Bobo with the AWP taking down 2. There's the third. Bobo, bye-bye SKADE. They've been completely annihilated. dennyslaw though, playing around the smoke. Good for the first, but now they know where he is, and he won't have any other chances to find anything in this round. dennyslaw and the 1 versus 4. Bobo though continues, and this man, way to play the AWP for sure. It's not like watching, for example, players like Simple, like Cerq, like KRIMZ, but still, it is a pretty insane way to be efficient. And well, as we were saying, Kifish and SKADE are being exactly that with the Desert Eagles, and Duplicate is even gonna find himself an AK. And in the moment that we actually said that MBAPPEEK are really, really impactful, and they're looking pretty good. On the CT side, they're just starting to crumble. Rainwaker with that did on trade. This is exactly the thing that actually helped SKADE to get back into the game. This is around that skyrockets your economy, skyrockets your confidence, and it just helps you a lot. At this point, SKADE, this might be the round that wins them the half. Of course, no fighting towards that part of the map, but the Rainwaker, he has a pretty strong position, but REDSTAR is ready for it. And that's a huge kill to find for REDSTAR. Man advantage now in favor of MBAPPEEK, and SKADE, they need to start moving. They need to get one in return, and SHiPZ, he's gonna do exactly that. Mar falling, still REDSTAR, closing ups. Pushed back, Dreamer needs to be careful, good for the first and for the second Dreamer. Annihilating the push from SKADE, and now REDSTAR with the AWP, he's gonna spot Duplicate, falls though, and still Duplicate and SHiPZ. He needs to win the fight. Oh, and he spotted the player. Surely he spotted Dreamer, goes for the fight, wins it. SHiPZ will take down Bubble. And now the 1 versus 1. 15 seconds on the clock. Victor against Duplicate, but this Molotov is gonna be the game changer. And the HE. There's no way that Duplicate wins this. Victor goes for the fight, finishes things off. My friend in crime. And REDSTAR, well, his friend in crime in this round is Victor. Nice flash from him. Bubble continues as well, and the double off setup is just... Whoa, it's just working out wonders. Yeah, that Mirage. Still, even though the bench on middle made it a bit more versatile, a bit more rapid for the T side, it gave more possibilities. It is still a pretty much CT-sided map, but I won't say it's a heavily CT-sided map. I would say something like 60-40% or 55-45, something like that, in favor of the CT side. But still, teams are feeling more confident on it. As Oxygen, he's gonna be taking down the first. There's the flash, but there should be no way for him to find this one. But as I say that, he's actually got Dreamer towards short, or rather REDSTAR. That could be perfect. Oxygen not spotting the initial player, but REDSTAR is gonna do exactly that. And just falling back, and this is gonna be pretty much the same round as we saw in the first pistol, but this time REDSTAR, he's gonna find dennyslaw towards middle, and this is a huge kill. 2 players playing from CT now, and SHiPZ, he needs to wait. He needs to stay alive at this point. Oxygen good for the first. SHiPZ is gonna fall in the hands of Victor. MBAPPEEK just pushing towards Jungle. Dreamer alive towards Palace. This is a really hard retake for the CTs, but REDSTAR missing the shots, and somehow every single kill went in favor of SKADE. I have no idea how, but MBAPPEEK, they lose this one. Dangerous, there's the peak. Oxygen needs to be careful, deploys the smokes, needs to win as much time as possible, goes for the spam, gets down the first, and this is perfect. It was looking a bit dennyslaw though. I'm not sure if he spotted Bubble. Oh yes, he did. dennyslaw getting the kill onto Bubble. This will trigger the play towards the A-bomb side, and dennyslaw, he's actually not cautious enough. Goes with his knife out, but the bomb plant will be secured for the T's, but this is gonna be all she wrote. MBAPPEEK not getting anything more than a bomb plant done here. SKADE are making a quick work out of the retake, and what is important now for SKADE is that needs to be careful. Now they realize this is actually another force from Memba, but well, SHiPZ is good for the first. Man advantage for the CTs. Victor trying to wander his way around the smoke, maybe catch someone by surprise, and SHiPZ needs to be careful. Victor does exactly what he wanted to. We're back in the 4 versus 4. dennyslaw spotted towards Jungle. Still, they should be aware of the position of Victor, and dennyslaw, he is, but Victor is gonna win the fight, and that's a huge kill. Duplicate shuts down Mars. Still though, Victor has control over Jungle. Team hears the steps, surely he does. There's the bait. Duplicate still hiding towards default. There's the peek, there's the kill, and Duplicate, he's gonna find the second winning time at this point. Rainwaker is there to help him out. Like SHiPZ are like Rainwaker, but Duplicate, the impact of his kills is just insane. But look at that from Dreamer, just a quick double. SHiPZ trying to find as well, but MBAPPEEK, they knew exactly what's coming their way. Exploding towards middle. 4 players just going count. and SKADE, they were overwhelmed in every single drill. Now Oxygen is gonna take down Dreamer, but still the B-bomb side is completely open for business. Oxygen now rotating exactly towards that B-bomb side, but still the bomb will go down. There is the back wrap from dupreeh, but he needs to find the kill here against Victor, and he won't. At this point, Obzor matchup. The Bulgarian Derby, the best two Bulgarian teams, 1-1. Speaking of maps, and 9-11 in the score of the decider. This can't be a closer. Completely denied SKADE. What do they go for this time? And they will actually try to go for the exact same thing. dennyslaw this time. With a lot of success. SHiPZ will fall to Bubble through the smoke. And it's a 1-for-1, but Oxygen is gonna fall to REDSTAR. Get covered towards Ticket. dupreeh playing the close-up angle. Gets the first, goes for the second. There's dennyslaw with the op to strike though. And now Dreamer, he needs to wait. He can't clear pass, and they are aware of this. The bomb will go down. As now REDSTAR has such an upfront position, and I'm not sure if dennyslaw is going to be ready for it. But he seems aware of the possibility. dennyslaw, does he hard clear this angle? This could be the round winner for his team, and he does. dennyslaw, that's a huge kill to find. Now Dreamer into 1 versus 2. Knows where Rainwaker is, knows where dennyslaw is, but there's the Molotov, baiting out the shots. dennyslaw missing the first. Dreamer goes for the fight, but Rainwaker is there. And SKADE, they have enough time. They have the defuse kit, and well, they have the round. 12 on the board for the Bulgarian side. Rather for the City side, because for the offense, this time he's flashed off the angle, repositions himself, has the support of dennyslaw. dupreeh doesn't need it for the first, goes for the second. Doesn't quite connect, but dupreeh and dennyslaw, they continue just destroying MBAPPEEK. dupreeh, what is this guy doing? But Bubble, quick to find the double. Is he gonna find the third Bubble? Yes, he is! And now the 1 versus 4 is it. What is he gonna go for? Oh, by the looks of it, he's gonna go towards the B side. And SHiPZ, he has the idea, and he has the kill. SKADE, they win it on the T side. The defenses of SKADE are just too strong. And Bubble, he's gonna find the first, continuing. dennyslaw continues to push, and the timing is again in his favor. dennyslaw finding Dreamer, and this is so unfortunate. Once again, this time though, MBAPPEEK going towards that B-bomb side. Oxygen realizing, getting himself back closer into the side. Oh, that was an MBAPPEEK again from REDSTAR to take down dennyslaw. Still though, Rainwaker towards the back of the side as Oxygen is gonna fall as well. Bomb plant goes through, and Rainwaker, he's there to cancel it. Mar, quick enough to react. Now the 1 versus 2 from dupreeh. Can he clutch it out? Is he gonna be ready for Bubble? And well, he's not. Bubble, 21 and 4, 13-12 score, which is an entirely different game. But Rainwaker, he's gonna have the kill onto Victor, and SHiPZ does the same onto Mar. What's happening? And dupreeh spots the first player. There's the HE. dupreeh goes for the peak, but still dennyslaw is hiding. dennyslaw needs to find at least one. There is a dennyslaw looking for the second, and he manages to get himself into Palace and save an AK. That is huge. Now the 4 versus 2. 35 seconds on the clock, REDSTAR and Bubble. But are SKADE gonna be able to close things out here? REDSTAR taking down the first, but is he gonna be ready for the second player towards CT? Bubble aggressing, gets the no-scope, but SHiPZ is there. And now Bubble in the 1 versus 2. SHiPZ and dennyslaw to find. SHiPZ goes for the peak. Bubble misses the shot, and SKADE, they're gonna win the force. SHiPZ, he's gonna find the first. Victor with 1, Rainwaker with 1, but the refrags are on point for MBAPPEEK. Oh, and the timing is everything. dupreeh, does he know? He will get double P, but dupreeh lines them up, and the timing is perfect. Dreamer takes him down, but now the 1 versus 2. Dreamer, he needs to find it. 30 seconds to work with. Tabs the bomb, and he's gonna stick it. It is gonna go down. Oxygen, baiting out some aggression. Now the 1 versus 2 is on. There's the flash. Dreamer dodges it. Oxygen needs to wait for his teammate. There's the shot from dennyslaw, and Dreamer wins it. Now the 1 versus 1. Dreamer against Oxygen, and Dreamer, he's gonna win one more round. To Oxygen spotting towards B, baiting out the shot from Bubble as the bomb is gonna join in, but Dreamer taking down Duplicate. That's a nice opening, making a lot of noise towards Palace. There's the execute. There's the missed shot from SHiPZ. Now Oxygen needs to go huge. There's the first. Needs at least one more Oxygen, but Bubble with the jump shot, but SHiPZ towards the back of the side is still alive. And Bubble, he needs to plant it, but SHiPZ is there. SHiPZ is towards the B-bomb side, and he has it. He is the master of the B-bomb side on Mirage in this round. They're not ready to give up. They have the 5 AKs, and they'll go for the execute. Duplicate wins the initial fight. Now has the support of dennyslaw with the AWP. dennyslaw, is he gonna find the peak? With the OP, goes for it. Bubble is ready. And Duplicate, in a pretty tough scenario, gets that one somehow. And the retake is on. 3 versus 3. SHiPZ looking for the peak towards Palace. So far, he's not gonna get a chance though. And Rainwaker canceling the plant. Dreamer taking care of SHiPZ, and the 2 versus 2 is on. 45 seconds on the clock. Still though, they are waiting. And SKADE, they know that there's a player towards Jungle. Oh, and Dreamer, he's gonna take down Oxygen. Now, Rainwaker in a 1 versus 2, but he gets one more through the smoke. That is huge from Rainwaker. And out the 1v1. REDSTAR against Rainwaker. And Rainwaker, he's gonna push him close. Has the MP9, pushes it, and Rainwaker doesn't find the kill. Gate is just broken, and they're gonna try and fight for middle with this flash. Now they explode. Rainwaker good for the first. There's the kill from Mardo to fire back. Oxygen with the deagle. Rainwaker peeking onto Mar, but the kills are going left, right, and center. And SKADE, there was but I think that Oxygen spotted him. Oxygen, he knows, and he gets the kill. REDSTAR falling with the bomb towards apartments. He needs to do it again. He did it once. Can he repeat the miracle? And he can't. Oxygen to shut him.